One of the biggest transfers that we are expecting this summer is Matthijs de Ligt to leave Ajax. He'll be moving to a massive club in Europe, but which one we don't quite know yet. So that's why I've got Nico here with me to talk about 5 potential clubs that Matthijs de Ligt could move to. But before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe by hitting the subscribe button down below and let us know which team you think Matthijs de Ligt would do well at. But first off, Matthijs de Ligt to Juventus. Your thoughts?
It would be a good fit. Juventus desperately needs some fresh blood.
Yeah.
So the thing is, before we actually start about the teams, it is a fact that de Ligt could help any team in the world, right?
Yeah, okay.
We agree on that.
That's like the bar, and then there's a few teams above it.
But there's like, is there any team in the world where he wouldn't be an immediate starter? Like,
No, but that's why he's probably linked to the best ones.
it's just insane for a 19-year-old.
Look, if Cristiano Ronaldo, after the UEFA Nations League match, goes up to de Ligt and says, "Hey, are you joining?" You must be pretty good.
The thing with Juventus though, the financial situation of Juventus for me is very unclear. Like I don't really know how much money there is. For me, they have outsider chances to sign him. I can't really see it happen. Can you?
Do you think, I think from a club perspective, they're a massive club with some big players. Obviously Ronaldo helps, yes. From the league perspective, it's almost a bit too much of an easy choice.
Serie A is coming though, man. Serie A is
It
getting
is,
stronger.
but Juve are so far ahead
Yeah.
that it's almost not competing. He's basically going to move to most clubs just for the Champions League because he's going to go to the best club in each league.
Yeah, I agree.
Except for one, but we'll get onto that.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. But I'm not really sure whether that really counts for him. I mean, winning Serie A as a bonus, and you know you win it every year, it's not too bad.
Yeah, to be fair, he hasn't done it before.
Right?
So Juventus, potentially.
One thing he said when he talked about a transfer to another club that we were talking about is maybe this club, talking about Barcelona, no spoiler, it's gonna come. He said maybe it's not the moment yet, which indicates that he might go to a club that is just a bit under Barcelona.
Yes.
And Juventus would be exactly that.
I did read that he was advised to use Manchester United as a stepping stone to Barcelona. So, let's move on from Juventus. Juventus will go maybe.
What do we give? Like on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'd give it a 5.
I'm giving it a 4.
Okay,
Yeah.
5 and a 4.
Yeah.
On to Manchester United then as a stepping stone. So if we take that, Manchester United would be good because he's going to get the game time. Because let's be honest, any defender is going to be better than what they've got at the moment than the likes of Smalling, Jones, and
you're not the biggest fans of Jones and Smalling, are you?
They're just not very good. I just feel for Man United fans because they deserve better.
Yeah.
Imagine going from Ferdinand and Vidic to Jones and Smalling within the space of a few years.
Yeah,
that's got to be devastating.
It's not fun, no.
They do have the money for de Ligt.
Yeah, they do have the money for
And
de
will
Ligt.
pay him the big bucks.
They still are Manchester United, which still counts something, I think, for. Like he's 19 years old, so let's do the math. He saw them win the Champions League. He saw them on their, well, not in their heydays, but he saw United in good days. He's seen the fall from grace in the last few years, but if he wants to go to England and if he wants to go to the Premier League, which is never a bad shout for a young player to go there as soon as possible, because it feels like any good player is going to end up at the Premier League at some stage in his career if you're not Leo Messi. I mean, yeah, why not?
Yeah. I think, is the Champions League and the fact that Manchester United don't have it going to play a massive factor?
I think so. And that's for me the breaking point. I think that he needs to play Champions League.
Yeah.
I mean, he was probably the best centre back after Virgil van Dijk, behind Virgil van Dijk in last year's season.
I'd go with that,
right? And not playing Champions League for at least 1 year. And the thing is, with this United squad right now, you're not guaranteed Champions League squad football anytime soon.
This is very true. I also don't think that Solskjaer is the best manager to attract these players.
Probably not, no.
Are they going to want to work under him?
The thing is now, probably
I'm
not.
not so sure.
Probably not.
So what would you give for Man United?
Out of the 4 teams, or the teams we're talking about today, I give them the lowest chance. I'd say
Really?
3. Yeah, a 3.
Yeah.
I personally would like it a lot.
Yeah.
Because that feels like it could be a transfer that kickstarts United. Like it could be the kickstarter they need.
But from a de Ligt point of view,
From his perspective,
I'll go for a 3 as well.
Yeah.
So if he's going to move to the Premier League and be competitive, Liverpool.
I heard there were rumors.
The second best defender behind Van Dijk, alongside Van Dijk.
Yeah.
This
insane.
Is literally, does he have enough Dutch power, we'll call it?
Yeah.
To be like, mate, we're wicked for the national team. Come and join me at Liverpool. He definitely want to work under Klopp. European champions. Gonna challenge Man City.
Technically, the situation is perfect for him.
Yeah.
they need another centre back. But I mean, I think we agree on that, and he would be immediately.
Matthijs did very well, but
the thing is, like, who do I have right now, like behind Matip?
So Lovren looks like he's on his way out. Joe Gomez is a very, very good youngster.
That's right, but he's still
first team potential. But I still think De Ligt will be above Joe Gomez.
I think he would be above Matip too. So he would be the number 2. And it makes perfect sense from both sides for me, because just like you said, De Ligt would love to work on their club. They have the chance of winning the league, they have the chance of winning the Champions League, and just did it. Still though, there's something I can't really see it happen.
I can't see it happening. I feel like, and I know that Liverpool spent 400 million in the last few years, and they spent 75 million on Van Dijk. I don't see Liverpool as being the club to make a stupid signing for 100 million with crazy wages. Liverpool are a very, very, very smart club.
That's right.
And good signings for good fees, and they don't have people on ridiculous wages. They're not a Man United kind of spender.
So, but I heard we're talking about something like 350k per week, which is a lot, but it's not. Like, he wouldn't be top earner at Liverpool with that, would he?
Yeah, absolutely he would.
He would be?
Yeah.
Really?
That's like Pogba money.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I honestly...
I only have the Alexis Sanchez 500k in my house.
Yeah, no, but I don't think Liverpool... I'm trying to think who the top earner at Liverpool would be.
Salah?
Yeah, Salah on Van Dijk, maybe on 200,000 a week, I think.
Oh,
Salah.
Really?
But yeah, like way below. Like, this is what I mean in terms of their wage structure and how they spend. Obviously, 75 million for Van Dijk's a lot.
Doesn't sound like a transfer.
I can't see Liverpool doing it.
Nah, neither can I. Like, the money is a big topic, but on the other hand...
In terms of club attraction, yes, I can see
The thing though, even if you pay 100 million now and give him 300 plus per week, it could turn out to be a bargain in the end, because if you manage to get that man to your club, and he stays there for 10, 15 years, you're sorted. Your defense is sorted.
However, you started the wages at age 19 on 350k, so imagine what will be on by 29. Anyway, how much out of 10 are you going to give that?
6.
I'm going to go 5.
Yeah.
A bit lower.
But what did you give Juve a 6?
I gave Juve a 5.
So Juve, Liverpool on the same?
Yeah.
I think Liverpool is a bit more likely than
Okay.
Juve.
Talking of money though, PSG. Loads of it, willing to splash the cash. Apparently Rayola's in Paris. And is this going to happen? I just feel like whenever you go to PSG, it's the same conversation that you have about Juventus. Both of them need to do better in the Champions League, and both of them are going to dominate their league.
Yeah. They were the ones that apparently offered to 340, so that's where the number came from.
Oh, okay, right.
The thing though is, yes, he would go there for a lot of money, but I'm not happy with that. Everybody says if he goes to PSG, it's just for the money. PSG is a project. They're clearly aiming to win the Champions League. I could see it happen. And apparently they are the club that pushes the most towards the transfer at the moment. On the other hand though, you don't know what's happening to PSG. You don't know what's happening with Neymar. You don't know what's happening with Kylian Mbappe.
I feel like if those two stay, he'd be more tempted to go.
Absolutely.
Thiago Silva's getting a bit old. Yeah. Very old. So far, Juve, United, Liverpool and PSG, where we're going to say he's first choice. Okay, alongside Van Dijk. So he's starting.
Yeah. Wait a second. PSG, do we do the rating just now? Okay, not yet.
I can see it happening.
Me too.
7.
Yeah, 7.
7 for PSG. 7. I just think when Raiola has got his heart set on something, he can make a move happen.
Raiola just said a few hours ago though that there were the rumors that it's already close to happening. He said, no, it's fake news. We're not there yet.
I never believe what he says. But lastly but not least, we will come on to our 5th team, as you mentioned earlier.
Yes. It's right behind you.
We need some new kits.
Yeah. Well, are they out now? Yeah, they are out. Shit.
The new ones are out.
Yeah.
There's a private message to get some new kits in. Barcelona. It seems, and you take away money, it seems for footballing reasons, it's just the path. It's the done thing. It's Ajax to Barcelona, following Frankie de Jong, the football,
following
the culture.
Cruyff, who built everything at Ajax
just
and Barcelona. It's the most natural fit. Yeah. I agree. But Barcelona is spending a lot of money already.
Yeah.
75 for de Jong. Griezmann apparently is going to happen when you I'm believing the Atletico boss when he says he's going to Barca. So we're talking like they're probably at 180 or 160 spent already.
I feel like if they sell Coutinho,
who's taking
someone?
Yeah, but they will have to sell some.
Also, apparently Umtiti was on the way out.
To where?
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. I thought he's quite good. And
where would he go?
There was rumours that Ousmane Dembele was going to be sold too. Basically, if Barca sell someone, they've then got money for De Ligt.
Yeah, they would have to sell
I don't think it would be... Really, I think they'd still just about manage it.
And the thing is, he said like what I said earlier, that maybe it's not the time yet to go to Barcelona. He clearly said it included that he wants to play for Barcelona. From my understanding, he included that in that sentence. But it sounded like maybe not just yet.
It's kind of weird to go to a rival, because whoever he's going to, he's going for a Champions League rival of Barcelona.
Yeah.
And aside from going to Real Madrid, he's going to a European rival, not a direct rival.
Yeah.
I can't see that too many places would be happy with taking him to be like a stepping stone and they'd want to leave.
That's the thing.
But I think that's what happens these days.
Yeah.
I think even if Neymar's available and you know that Neymar's going to turn around in a few years and say he wants to leave, like he did with PSG, you still take him.
Yeah, absolutely.
You still take De Ligt now, even if it's just for a few good years, because things could change.
They are my favourites.
So what are you going to give them? Hold on, I gave 7 to PSG. I'm going to give 8 to Barcelona.
Me too. I'm going with an 8. But the thing is, and I actually quite like that.
Yeah.
Many people, especially in the German comment section, say that like, De Ligt, like he's not making himself doing himself any favors by like taking so long to decide. I feel like, dude, it's your future. Take all the time you need.
Yeah, he's
like
on holiday, man. Let him have a holiday.
Yeah, the clubs are gonna wait for you. Like they're not gonna say like, you better make the decision 2 hours or we out. Like nobody says that. So take your time. But Barcelona is just like you said, such a natural fit.
Yeah, I think it looks most probable. But we've thought it's most probable. What do you guys think? So let us know in the comment section where you think Matthijs de Ligt will end up, and will he end up moving to one team and then maybe stepping stone elsewhere? Let us know all your thoughts whilst you're down there. But from me and Nico, that is all. So we will see you guys next time. It's one of my favourite natural things ever.
Watching bears?
Yeah, bears fishing for salmon.